It's no secret that Marvel has been facing a ton of criticism throughout Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Not only because the shows and movies themselves, they've straight up told us, the people in charge at Marvel have told us that they're going to prioritize identity politics and virtue signaling as opposed to telling a compelling story and actually entertaining people. But as we've seen, especially with the past few releases, the CGI has come under heavy fire because as technology continues to get better and better, it seems like the effects at Marvel continue to get worse and worse. So much so that there was a big walkout, a big pushback from visual effects artists who said, you're giving us too much work. We can't get this done on these deadlines and you're overworking and you're underpaying us. We are done working with Marvel. Well, now the latest change that Marvel's made to something that did come out in theaters is now coming to Disney Plus, has more people getting eyes on this and laughing at the quality control over at Marvel. Disney Plus just changed Thor Love and Thunder's questionable CGI, and they did in fact change it probably because they thought it was going to be better. However, I don't think it made this any better. This is the same movie where the director Taika Waititi sat there and laughed and made fun of how bad some of this CGI was, as you have all this controversy going on about exactly how Marvel's treating the people that are doing their VFX. One of the criticisms directed to Thor Love and Thunder was its lackluster CGI. Some people believe the visual effects issue was due to the movie's heavy reliance on the volume, the filming technology that we used for The Mandalorian, while others pointed out it could be tied to the strict turnaround time in the studio for VFX. It's probably both. And the idea that this movie, Thor Love and Thunder, which was a huge disappointment at the box office, we've talked about that, we broke that down. This movie cost $250 million. That was the budget. Where you have something like Top Gun Maverick, where they're actually out there flying jets, real effects, that costs $180 million. That is laughable. Disney and Marvel, you need to rethink how they're doing this because something like this is not sustainable. Twitter user @ComicXBook discovered that Disney Plus CGI update of a key scene from Thor Love and Thunder. The aforementioned sequence revolves around Axel, formerly known as Astrid. Of course, you guys might remember that if you watched this scene. It was a cringe thing. It was almost like a trans allegory of dead naming, things like that. It was ridiculous. But take a look at this. This is what they consider an improvement. They patched Thor Love and Thunder for the Disney Plus version, and it looks even worse now. So this is what it originally looked like. This was the floating head when he was trying to communicate to Thor. This is what it looks like now. Like, both look terrible. Both of these things look like garbage. I don't know how you even put that in a movie, let alone actually fix it that way and then put it out on Disney Plus. He then comments they straight up CGI'd that kid. He says it also looks terrible in motion, by the way. We can take a look at this. Let's watch.
Can you see me?
Floating hit alert.
It's Astrid, Heimdall's son.
Astrid, are you okay?
I no longer.
There it is. Look at this. This is in a $250 million budget movie. This is from Disney. This is from Marvel. This is what we're working with. And this is what they changed it to make it look better. We shouldn't be surprised because look at what we've seen with She-Hulk, right? Give the MCU a budget again. Holy fucking shit. Look at this. It looks like a PlayStation 2 game. God.
I don't care what anybody says about me. There's something in this country called due process.
It is so bad. Look at how She-Hulk walks in the door, like makes this like hard turn because of the way they had to edit it. Look at this. What in the world? This is the CGI we're talking about. What about this? This is from Jay Longbow. This is just, she tweeted this out this afternoon.
Why didn't you trademark your own pseudonym? Why would I? Did Doctor Strange have to trademark his name? Did Thor?
Look at this, like in motion. This CGI is god-awful. Like absolutely terrible. But this is what Marvel's working with now. Again, it's their own fault. They're the ones that are so heavily reliant on all of this stuff. They are the ones who are giving these people such ridiculous deadlines that they can't possibly meet because they're doing everything digitally. Everything's blue or green screen right now. That people cannot keep up with it. And you thought that that was good enough that you put it out in theaters, people complain, so you tried to fix it. And it ends up looking arguably even worse. Another embarrassment for Disney, Marvel, and for the MCU. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.